Hello, Cedar Village. It is the 8th and final night of Hanukkah. It is both exhilarating, exciting, and a little bit saddening. And so, just as we have done for the past 7 nights, it's time to yet again light the lights. And this time we're going to start all the way over here to the left and turn this one on and do the previous nights, the night before that, the night before that, the night before that, the night before that, and the night before that. And finally, the first night, and this whole thing is turned on. It is entirely lit. So one of the interesting things of thinking about the brightness, I don't know about you, but one thing that is very noticeable to me is how bright this is lighting up. I mean, I can turn on the lights in my office, but this is quite bright. Now, one thing I do want to point out is, what is the point of the shamash? Okay, so what is the point? Now, one of the things that totally distinguishes, that's totally different between Shabbat candles and Hanukkah candles is making use out of them. So the point of Shabbat candles is really to provide light to the household, that people can see, and that there is peace in the house, that no one trips over anything. It's there. The candles, the Shabbat candles, are meant to be lit and provide light for those in the house. They make use out of those Shabbat candles. Hanukkah candles, on the other hand, are the exact opposite. We are not supposed to make use of the Hanukkah candles themselves for lighting purposes. We are not supposed to make use of them. They are really just there to provide light of some sort, but that's exactly why we have the shamash. Now, we have the shamash, really, if we were to say, look, for whatever reason, you let's say you set them on the windowsill or you set them on the table, and you come by and you make use of the light for whatever reason. You wanted to read something, you wanted to look at something, and you're able then to say, I'm not using the light of the Hanukkah candles, I'm using the light of the shamash. So that way, you're able to get out of claiming that the light you're using for whatever purposes you're doing as saying, well, I'm using these lights for my benefit. You're now able to claim that the shamash's light is what's providing you the light for your reading or whatever else other purposes you have that you're making use of the light. That's why we have the shamash. It's a nice little thing, and tonight, as you can tell, these are really quite bright. They're giving off a lot of light. And, kind of what I started off this series with 7 nights ago, just 1 week ago when we kicked off the series, is that 2020 has been not the year that any of us expected. And now we are in sort of the darkest parts of the year, in a dark year itself. But the hope that Hanukkah provides is the opportunity to provide light, to provide hope, that we can have a brighter future, that we can have a bright new year in 2021, and hopefully things get better with a vaccine around the corner, and we can turn this thing around, and 2021 can be a brighter year, and hopefully next Hanukkah will be a bright year, and we will all be able to get together and celebrate. So I want to wish you a final happy, not only night, but tomorrow is still the final day of Hanukkah. So I want to wish everybody a happy and final day of Hanukkah. All right, happy Hanukkah.